Fly me to the moon. Dun, dun, dun. Fly me to the moon. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So today I want to talk about romance in Bollywood films. Bollywood, especially films that were a major hit. Something like Tere Naam, दिल दिल चाहता है तेरे नाम, सच कह रहा है दीवाना, रहना है तेरे दिल में, क्या नाम था उसका फिल्म का नाम. फिर what else, yeah, साथिया and Shah Rukh's films. Yeah, I'm waiting for more people to join in. Okay, so yeah, okay. So today I'll be romance in Bollywood films. Let's say कि तेरे नाम है, तेरे नाम. I think something that I like. One of the things that I really think about is how Tere Naam has shaped the culture of Tere Naam has shaped the culture of India. India as a it was such a huge hit. So the ideas of this is the type of love, like chasing and toxic masculinity and or machismo, where a man becomes a stalker, and which shapes Indian culture is like I was talking to my brother a few days ago, and we were talking about Animal. So in Animal, I believe, like I personally as a filmmaker, I think it's a very strong film. It's most of the things it takes, like music is good, action is good, the performances are very well done, especially Ranbir and especially Anil Kapoor. Anil Kapoor's performance is so well done, but the conservative mindset and very personal spaced views of Sandeep Reddy Vanga is something that he didn't connect with. Neither did I, obviously, because again raising a hand and everything. So he flipped it in this film. So now the woman is raising a hand, but he's shouting. But I did like the ending of it. Ending as in अरे कोई भी लाइव नहीं आ गया. So whatever. So I did like the ending of it. Ending में जब especially the end scene where we see that Anil Kapoor is shouting at his wife. So when Anil Kapoor is shouting at his wife, it shows that the type of environment our lead, who is Ranvijay, has grown up in, and what made him who he is, and the type of environment he grew up in. So cinema is an integral part of us. Cinema is a very integral part of our society, and something like when Animal makes 800 crores, or when a film like Tere Naam is such a huge hit, and everybody starts following the hairstyle, and they start thinking, okay, this is the way to get a girl, and then there is something wrong with how we see how we see not there is a low level of conscience in that type of film. Hi Dennis, कैसा है? Good यार. Nothing series आ रही है, हमारी series आ रही है, कोई कस्तूरी, उसका announcement हुआ है, and then a lot of things are planned. This whole year is planned. New things, short films, feature films, yeah, a lot of things are planned, and there are goals set. So वही है, उसका process चल रहा है, writing चल रही है, yeah, writing चल रही है feature films and everything. So yeah, that's how are you? Um, Hi sir, कैसे हैं आप? Maybe. So yeah, so yeah, I was talking about how these films shape our good, I'm good, shape our culture as a whole, shape our ideas, especially the ideas of a young mind who's still growing, especially the ideologies, philosophies of young mind who go to see these films as a kid and start believing कि okay, this is how love takes place, and how this is how uh, love happens in our society, because they get a sense of it from cinema does impact it does not obviously, it does not change you, but it does influence you in some way. So like you can see the kids, तेरे नाम के बाद लोगों ने बाल वैसे करने शुरू कर दिए थे, और सलमान भाई का वो हाथ का वो कड़ा, whatever even after Animal. So that in that way Animal and these films like or let's talk about a good film. Let's talk about सच कह रहा है दीवाना, वो सच कह रहा है दीवाना, which is my favorite film. But even in that film, though उस टाइम के हिसाब से मतलब like I recently heard like one of the women's I think she's an RJ, and she put it in a perspective for like on her story or something, where she said कि उसमें भी वो स्टॉकर होता है ना, ही चेंजेस हिज आइडेंटिटी, स्टील्स एन आइडेंटिटी टू स्टार्ट लविंग, टू स्टार्ट गेनिंग दैट लव फ्रॉम दिया मिर्जा. सो मतलब द स्टॉकिंग पार्ट ऑब्वियसली विच हैज़ बिन, मतलब उस टाइम पे वैसे ऑब्वियसली उस टाइम पे देर वर नो फोन, देर वर नो टेक्सटिंग, और इतना ज़्यादा फ़ोन टेक्सटिंग कॉलिंग्स नहीं होता था उस टाइम पे, वो वायर्स वाले फ़ोन होते थे. तो पार्ट ऑफ इट, बट मतलब लाइक जैसे वो गाना है होश वालों को खबर क्या, जो आमिर का गाना है, विच इज़ इन दैट वेयर ही इज़ चेजिंग ही, मतलब बट वो बड़े नाजुक तरीके से साइकिल चला रहा है, उसका दुपट्टा उड़ के आ रहा है, वट एवर. बट दोज आइडियाज ऑफ chasing and stalking has led men to believe that this is the way to get a woman, which is obviously not at all healthy, not at all morally good in any way, because that's not how it works. That's really not how it works. So nobody, I don't think so anybody is live right now. No, not I'm live, but what else? Yeah, okay. So hopeless romantic, yeah, or like शाहरुख की फिल्म में most of them make you so they make you so much कि okay, like कल हो ना हो में या whatever, he gives so much like he becomes the definition of love, and he gives so much. But in today's world, let's say in 2024, when you give from a very honest place, or from a very genuine place, it is not reciprocated or whatever. It obviously films are more fictional, मतलब they are थोड़ा सा वो fiction का element को और extreme करके they make it into a happy ending kind of story. They make it into a feel good kind of stories, and that is not how life is. Life is totally opposite of that. You try to give somebody with the maybe it's coming from a personal perspective, but yeah, it's much more complex than that. You become, if you become submissive, is the word my mentor just told me. Submissive, I don't think so that works. Not submissive, but if you become too vulnerable, or you feel let your guard down, or if you become too caring and too giving, and I don't think it works. What he gave to the audience was a fictional romantic story and idealistic man kind of ideas that do not exist. That does exist, uh, but that does not work in real life. It's like a once in a rarity kind of moment. It's like a Lala Majnu kind of story or Romeo Juliet kind of story. So it's, and that story comes after let's say 10,000 stories or a million stories. Like there's no uh, like yeah, nowadays to uh, yeah, just in the sense of, let's say, Romeo Juliet, like there are probably a million, 10 million books in the world, and Romeo Juliet is one in a 10 in a million book. And so is with Lala Majnu, so is with He Ranjha and everything. There are very less stories about it. Why? Because it's a once in a rarity kind of thing. So to expect this kind of love in real life is yeah, it's being delusional. आजकल ये delulu वगैरह जो भी चल रहा है, whatever. So it's being it's living in the illusional and fictional world of created by our Indian cinema, created by Bollywood. Does does love, because I recently learned the best way to love someone is to give unconditionally, and to give them to become love and not expect anything out of them, to be uh, to give them to give them everything, and not expect anything. You have to become love, and you don't have to expect anything from you. You have to let them go, and you have to uh, you have to you have to be content with not content, but be so much giving that it does not that you have abundance of love for yourself somewhere, and you have abundance of everybody else that is going to come into your life. So you become love for everyone, not just for her, but you become love as a being. Like mothers become love when they have a kid. The kid does not need love in anywhere, and need or want love from anywhere. So he gets it from his mother. He gets the love from his mother. He gets so much unconditional love and care, and yeah, so much love and care from the mother itself, that he does not go outside to seek for it. और कोई आ रहा है क्या मतलब लाइव तो मैं हूँ, और कोई ज्वाइन कर रहा है तो कोई है? Anybody there? Anybody here? Anybody? तो किसी रेल सी गुजरती है, मैं किसी पुल सा. Yeah, I'm learning singing. Yeah, I'm learning singing since 1-2 months, I think. So मैं किसी पुल सा थर थर आता हूँ, तू भले रत्ती भर न सुनती है, मैं तेरा नाम बुदबुदाता हूँ. मैं हूँ पानी के बुलबुले जैसा, तुझे देखूं तो फूट जाता हूँ. तो किसी रेल सी गुजरती है, मैं किसी पुल सा थर थर आता हूँ. Okay, so nobody is coming to join, so I guess I'll probably leave. Thank you for joining, everybody. This is Cinema Neuroticism. This is Gyan Chodana. This is Vishwajit coming live, gaining reach on social media, understanding social media, understanding digital media and how it works. Thank you. Bye.